What's good with y'all boys, man? Y'all know what time it is, man. Santa J. You know what I'm saying? Hope y'all doing good, man. Today I'm gonna be doing my predictions for UFC 269. All right, I got the card pulled up in front of me. Without further ado, I'm gonna do UFC 269 and the Lomachenko Commey fight. So first fight I'm interested in. Hold on, I said I had it pulled up. I was lying. I didn't have it pulled up. I was capped. Yeah, I was capped. I was capped, y'all. I was capped. But bro, this card is fucking crazy though. It's crazy. I'm gonna go over a few fights that I'm interested in. Let's just go over the first one. The first one is gonna be Jordan Wright versus Bruno Silva. Jordan Wright, if y'all don't know, karate style guy. He just got a spinning wheel kick KO his last fight, I believe. The fight before that, he got killed by Buckley, Joe Queen Buckley. But the dude has skill. He has a little in his tank, if you know what I mean. It looks, he doesn't, but it looks like he does. You know what I mean? Cody dang brought that to my attention. I never noticed that until Cody said that shit. But Bruno Silva is a fucking tough ass dude. Packs a punch. He has some decent wrestling. His grappling is better than Jordan Wright's. But I believe the fight is gonna stay. It's gonna stay on the feet. I'm gonna actually pick Jordan Wright. I'm gonna pick him TKO round 3. The next fight that I'm gonna go with, Tuivasa versus Augusto Saki. This fight is gonna be a straight banger. There's absolutely no grappling in this one. These niggas will be throwing fucking hands, nigga. Tuivasa coming off that big ass KO against Greg Hardy. He did actually get clipped in that fight. Augusto Saki though, decent kickboxer. I'm expecting a great, just straight up boxing match. Honestly, I thought they would have booked Carlos Felipe versus Tuivasa. That would be a fight that I would really want to see, because Carlos Felipe's boxing is just fucking phenomenal. But I'm actually gonna go Tuivasa with that one. I'm gonna go second round KO. We have Dominic Cruz versus Pedro Munoz. This fight is a banger. All right, Dominic Cruz, he's trying to get back into title contention, and you're fighting the one number ranked, what, 8 guy? Editor J, put it somewhere on the screen. The number 8 ranked guy at bantamweight, and this is a great way. I believe Dominic Cruz is like 13 or 12, something like that. So this is a great fight for Dominic Cruz to get back into that top 10. I see Sean O'Malley calling and all things like Dominic Cruz trying to get to the title. He's not one about fucking unranked Sean O'Malley. Yeah, who gives a fuck? All right, Dominic Cruz, amazing IQ, his movement crazy, great wrestling. But Pedro, great boxing as well. But Pedro Munoz, man, durable as fuck, great cardio. He has great jiu-jitsu as well. Off his back, he's pretty good. He has not amazing kick, but he's very well rounded. His kickboxing is good, and he has good boxing. But I think the key factor in this fight is going to be leg kicks. All right, now going up against Jose Aldo, that's not really the thing to showcase your leg kick defense or leg kicks itself, but Pedro Munoz has some nasty ass leg kicks. All right, and the thing, this has been a thing for years with Dominic Cruz. People say if he was to go up against Jose Aldo, Jose would just kick his fucking legs. All that you know, all that rave movement the nigga be doing, all them sudden movements he be doing, nigga, Jose Aldo would just kick his legs off. So we can actually see if Dominic Cruz, you know, can pass this first little test with the leg kick shit. This is a very close fight. I had beginning of this week, I thought Pedro was gonna win by UD, but now as I'm starting, I watched Pedro's fight against Frankie, and then I watched Dominic Cruz fights against Casey Kenny. I'm starting to lean a little bit towards Dominic Cruz. I got Dominic Cruz by split decision. That's gonna be a real close fight. That fight is pretty 50-50. All right, y'all. But I'm gonna go Dominic Cruz. All right, so the next fight is gonna be, damn, my phone went, damn, my nigga, the shit went off. Josh Emmett versus Dan Ige is such a fucking banger. Dan Ige has amazing jiu-jitsu, and he almost never, I wouldn't say almost never goes to the ground, but it's like very not rare, but it's like he doesn't utilize it to the fullest of abilities, if that makes sense. All right, then Josh Emmett, he has great wrestling as well, great power. boy, when he did the shit, he fucked Shane Burgos. Y'all, if y'all saw how Shane Burgos looked in his last fight, who did Shane Burgos fight? He fought Billy Quarantillo. Y'all saw Shane Burgos had amazing boxing, all this. Nigga, Josh Emmett fucked him up. If Josh Emmett didn't blow out his knee like at the end of the second round, he would have KO'd Shane Burgos easy. But the fight went decision. Josh Emmett won easy, whatever. This is gonna be another great fight. I'm kind of 50-50 torn split on this one as well, because Dan Ige has great striking as well. Dan Ige is very underrated, but these are both dark horses at featherweight. This is a dark horse fight. Thinking about it now, these dudes are both underrated. They're both, I wouldn't say well-rounded, but they both have a decent amount of skill set in a lot of positions, in a lot of aspects of MMA. You know, the wrestling, jiu-jitsu things, the striking. So I'm very keen on seeing this. I would probably say that Dan Ige is the better kickboxer. I don't think anyone would disagree with me, but I'm gonna go Josh Emmett. I think Josh Emmett has the power to put out Dan Ige, but Dan Ige has a pretty nice chin, but Josh Emmett's power is fucking crazy. I'm gonna go Josh Emmett, third round TKO. All right. So the next fight that I'm very interested in is Ralum Pavia versus Sean O'Malley. Pavia, this, I'm telling you, if y'all never seen this nigga fight, bro, this man is bro. He's super tough, bro. Super durable, bro. Bro, this nigga's nice, bro. Ground game, what? What? Great boxing. He has a decent amount of power, decent amount of speed. Sean O'Malley, we already know. Do we even need to go over Sean O'Malley's skills? A lot of people, I think this fight is gonna go to the ground. Y'all, a lot of y'all gonna be surprised about how good Sean O'Malley's jiu-jitsu is. Sean O'Malley has some nasty ass jiu-jitsu. I've seen this nigga roll before. His jiu-jitsu is fucking nasty. Pavia is ranked right now. I believe he's ranked 15. This is gonna be Sean O'Malley's second ranked opponent. Chito Vera being the first. This is gonna be a close. I don't know. This is either gonna go Pavia, they just wrestle fucking. This is only gonna go two ways. Pavia straight up dominating Sean O'Malley, or Sean O'Malley just straight up outstriking Pavia and Pavia looking lost. That's the only two ways this is gonna go. It's gonna be on one end of the scale or the other. There's no in between. I'm gonna go Pavia. I'm gonna go him by a unanimous decision. I believe his ground game is what is going to take him to the next level. His durability and toughness. He has that experience fighting these high level guys. Sean O'Malley has showcased high level skill. Nobody's denying that, but I believe this Pavia dude is tough. Will I be surprised if Sean O'Malley goes out and destroy him? No, I would not. Stop calling me, you scammer. I would not be surprised if Sean O'Malley goes out there and destroy him, but I'm gonna go Pavia. All right. Next fight is Kai Kara France versus Cody Garbrandt. I'm gonna put some pictures of Cody Garbrandt at flyweight. His cut, he looks amazing, and a lot of people, they say, oh, he looks bad. He looks bad because Cody normally only cuts about 7 to 8 pounds for bantamweight. He's a natural bantamweight, so to say. You know, he doesn't cut a lot. He's not cutting a lot of water weight. He's not doing a lot of water retention with his body and the body fat and things like that. So he's not cutting a lot for bantamweight. So he never looks, you know, drained. Like he's actually gone through a full 6 to 8 week camp of just training and cutting weight. He doesn't look like that. All right. This he actually still looks pretty good. It doesn't even look like he's fully much drained. I believe the weigh-ins, he looked okay at the weigh-ins. This is gonna be a Jose Aldo type thing, because I remember a lot of people were saying Jose Aldo looked horrible at 135 when he first cut down against Marlon Moraes. He actually, in my opinion, he looked pretty good against Marlon Moraes. The weight cut wise, he looked amazing. Same thing with Cody. Cody has speed, he has power, takedown defense. Cody actually can wrestle. I don't know if y'all noticed. Cody can actually wrestle. He has some good head movement. Cody's Cody. I think Cody had to prove to himself last fight against that Rob Fine fight that he does not have a horrible chin, because he took some bombs from Rob Fine. He took some real big shots and didn't go down. I think that's what Cody needed. Even though he lost, that's what Cody needed. Kai Kara France though, this dude is game. I believe he cuts more than fucking Cody does to 125. Kai Kara France though, amazing jiu-jitsu, great power, great speed, good kickboxing as well. Cody has some decent kickboxing, but this dude Kai Kara has some good kickboxing. This probably gonna be fight of the night, if I'm being honest. Either this or Dustin Poirier, Charles Oliveira. This is probably gonna be fight of the night. I'm going Cody. Cody is too experienced. Speed, I think he's gonna be if he was fast at bantamweight, I believe he had the fastest hands at bantamweight, in my opinion. If he was fast at bantamweight, my nigga, flyweight, he's gonna be even faster. The power, I mean, it's probably not gonna be the same power, but Cody Garbrandt has he has a shit ton of power, so it's not like he's gonna be losing all that fucking power. He's still gonna have a lot of power. I'm going Cody Garbrandt, bro. I just think Cody Garbrandt, the boxing is gonna be too much for Kai France. I'm gonna go Cody Garbrandt. No, I'm going Cody Garbrandt with that fight. I'm real confident in that pick. All right. Next fight is Jeff Neal Santiago Ponzinibio. I won't say I'm really not interested in this fight. It's not nothing that gets me interested, but Jeff Neal, I really like watching him fight. And Pons, he looked very good in his last fight as well. This is gonna be a great technical fight. A lot of motherfuckers don't like technical fight. They beg, oh, we need technical fights in MMA, and then when we get technical fights, motherfuckers say shit boring, whatever. I actually enjoy the technical fights more than the one punch KO type shit. I enjoy that a lot more, if I'm being honest. I like seeing chess matches shit. That it's just me. That's just me. Jeff Neal though, coming off that Wonder Boy loss, and I believe was that his last fight? I don't know, editor J, let me know. But Ponzinibio looked amazing in his last fight. You know, he got KO'd by the Leech in his comeback, but then he got another one after that. I'm gonna go Ponzinibio. I like Ponzinibio. His jab is good. He has a lot of great boxing. His kickboxing is pretty good. He has a decent amount of wrestling. Jeff Neal packs a punch. Same thing with him. I love his jab as well. Great power. This is gonna be a great fight. But I'm gonna go Ponzinibio. I feel like he's a little bit too technical for Jeff Neal. For Jeff Neal to handle. All right, let's get into the co-main event. That is going to be Amanda Nunes versus Juliana Pena. Amanda Nunes, that's all I need to say. Juliana Pena, I mean, she has amazing ground game, but that's if she gets the fight to the ground. A lot of people talk about, well, JDR took her down because JDR got taken down, excuse me, because Amanda Nunes was getting fucked up on the feet, and JDR was not, her takedown defense ain't that great. JDR was fucking up Amanda Nunes on it. She was fucking up Amanda. Alright, so that's why she got taken down, and she rushed into shit. Hips open, get your hips open. Oh shit, your hips open, you're prone for a takedown. Same thing with Kevin Holland rushing in, all that good shit. But Juliana Pena, she has great, she's durable. She's been submitted before. She's a jiu-jitsu girl, but she's been submitted before. Like, she can be submitted. But I'm gonna go Amanda Nunes. Come on, it's Amanda Nunes. I'm going Amanda. This ain't comp unless this fight goes to the ground, which is gonna make this very interesting. She's gonna beat the shit out of Tria. This is gonna be Felicia Spencer versus Amanda Nunes. It's gonna be like that when a lot of people thought Felicia had the ground advantage, and then what happened? Amanda actually took Felicia down. Felicia couldn't do shit. She got her shit battered then. So that's that fight. All right, last fight, man. Charles Oliveira versus Dustin Poirier. This fight is gonna be amazing. Dustin Poirier, great boxing. He's durable. This dude's coming in with chip on his shoulder. I believe he's been alluded to, if he wins, he's gonna retire type shit. He said he wants to defend. I don't think he's been alluding to that. I think if he wins, he's gonna retire. Do I think I don't know. I don't think he wins. I'm picking Charles. I don't think that's a surprise. I've been saying this shit kind of all week. I'm picking Charles. All right, but Charles Oliveira, great jiu-jitsu. Great, he has the better jiu-jitsu, he has the better kickboxing. He is more technical than Dustin Poirier. He's more accurate, in my opinion. He is. If you sit here and say I'm lying about all those four things, stop it. I'm not lying. That is just 100% facts. A lot of people like to bring up that Charles Oliveira has been submitted before. He's been submitted, so if he's been submitted, Dustin Poirier, no. There's a level of black belt, man. I always say that. There's levels, and Dustin Poirier, yes, he's a black belt, but the nigga, he's not like a Joe Lazone type black belt. Like, Joe Lazone was active in comp. He was fighting the best of the best in jiu-jitsu. Jim Miller, he ain't that type of, he ain't an Anthony Pettis type, he ain't that type of jiu-jitsu guy. I believe if Dustin Poirier is on his back, he's fucked. He's not fucked. No, I'm not gonna shit on his jiu-jitsu like that, but he's gonna get outmatched. I'm gonna be honest, he's gonna get outmatched. Dustin Poirier has great takedown defense though. Hold on, y'all. Dustin Poirier has great takedown defense, though. I'm not gonna sit here like he has very good takedown defense. Charles has to get the fight to the ground first for any of that to even happen. I'm pretty much 50-50 on this, but I'm gonna go Charles just for the sake of I feel like he's more technical. He has a better jiu-jitsu and things like that. He tends to have a habit of retreating in a straight line. That's how Michael Chandler called him. He retreated in a straight line, kept his head on the ceiling line, didn't move it. I mean, when he got down to the ground, he had amazing head movement. If he just used that shit when he was on the feet, I mean, he wouldn't have got fucking knocked down. But I'm gonna go Charles Oliveira. I just feel like he's the better striker overall, in my opinion. I mean, I don't think anyone would disagree with this. I mean, he's the overall better striker. He has the better kickboxing. He has the better. I believe he's more technical than Dustin. I believe he's a bit more accurate. I know he places his punches very well. If this fight goes past 3, I'll be surprised. If I'm being honest, I'll be very surprised if this goes past 3. I think Charles might fuck around and catch Dustin slipping or take Dustin down. Dustin is gonna get his fucking back. It happens. Dustin does it every time. Dustin, when he tries to get up, that's how Khabib got him, and that's how Khabib started reading on to what he was doing. Every time Dustin tried to get up, he gave up his fucking back. You give up your back to Charles Oliveira, it's raps. It's raps. Yeah, I'm sorry, it's raps. Do I think Dustin has the explosiveness of Michael Chandler to get out of a body triangle? No. I believe if he locks in them hooks and gets that body triangle in, it's raps. I believe he's gonna choke out Dustin Poirier. All right, so that's my predictions for that. Charles Oliveira, Amanda Nunes, Ponzi, Cody, OMalley. Then I got Josh Emmett, Pedro, Tuivasa, and Jordan Wright. All right, so that's my picks. Next we got Lomachenko versus Commey. This is actually a pretty interesting fight. Commey, y'all, some of y'all sleep on him. Do I think he can KO Lomachenko? I mean, no. No, but Lomachenko, do I even need to explain what Lomachenko is? Footwork, speed, doesn't have like quote unquote power, but he has amazing IQ. He literally is like he's like an android. He literally analyzes everything, and then he fucking capitalizes on your weaknesses. The shit is crazy what he does. I'm gonna go Lomachenko 10th round KO. Commey, I love his skill set, decent speed, good power. He mixes it up well. But Lomachenko's too much. Lomachenko has a lot to prove as well. I believe if he wins this fight, I believe he's going to get a title shot after this. So I'm going to go Lomachenko with that. Also, Jared Anderson is fighting, so I'm going to be rooting for Jared Anderson. But that's going to be my picks, man, for this weekend. Hope you'll like, comment, subscribe, share if you're new. Too much of that Henny. Join the family, join the gang. It's Santa J. Every kiss begins with J. Do something productive with your day. Beating your meat is not productive. Santa J is coming to town. See y'all later. I got some hoes to attend to behind this fireplace.